I have a wrench here because the stupid ass mic stand keeps on getting loose, even though it's built for this mic. I'm starting the video. What's good, guys? It's been a while. I have not made a video in a while. I've just been making beats for artists, working with different people. I feel like a lot of this channel was supposed to be me just showing off the cool beats I was making and showing off my progress in beats. But then I kind of stopped doing that because I was trying to be Mr. Beast and be the Mr. Beast in music production. But I didn't really want to do that. I just wanted to make beats and show off my beats. So that's what my channel is going to be now. Continue watching if you like it. Right now I'm in my pajamas and like I literally haven't done anything today except for... What have I done today? This is the funk beat I made in like July. I really like this beat. When I was teaching music production with SoCan, I was showing a lot of people this beat, and I used this as like my promotion. Hope you guys like this new format or whatever. It's gonna be really just me talking, me making beats, maybe some editing, maybe some memes if I tell a joke. So yeah, this is how to make outrageous funk beats that best move. Yeah, my name's Selah, I'm a real smooth player. I'm a Chick-fil-A, just like Chick-fil-A. Counting my chickens, I'm in the coop. You see my that dancing, see how I move. You see how I groove on the street to the beat of the rhythm. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, this is the beat. I'll break. This is the like main part. We have this. This is like some really chiptune-esque stuff, right? A chiptune synth in Serum. This is keys, Future Soul keys. For those of you who don't know, you can go in to Splice. They got a bunch of presets for Serum and a bunch of stuff. So you can hear that melody, right? That is very similar to what I had. So I downloaded a preset and I made something very similar because that just inspired me. A lot of my music making and music production is like getting inspiration from other places. Either I get the melody in my head or I hear something and I'm like, oh, I want to make something. So we kind of made a similar melody to that, right? We got the 3 hits. This is a G minor. I think this is G minor 9th or something. Yeah, G minor 9th. So we have the and then we still go to G minor 9th. Then we go down to I cannot pretend to know all of this, like, to be very honest. I'm gonna say, ooh, this is actually a G sharp minor 7th, but then it's very inverted because, like, boom, the G sharp is at the top. A lot of inversions to make them very sparse, right? We have the, I think this gotta be C sharp major 9th, I'm guessing. Yeah, C sharp major 9th, which is kind of cool, right? And a lot of this is just weird ass inversions and me trying to figure it out. Like when I was playing these, I did not be like, oh, I want a C sharp minor 9th going into this. I just built out the notes and I'm like, oh, this is cool, right? So you don't gotta think too much about it. But for those of you who care about music theory, and since it's the way musicians communicate, I'm gonna tell you right now. But yeah, we have that, and then we have, ooh, what's this chord? Couldn't tell you. Comment down below, what chord do you think that is? And a lot of what makes this is the little things in between, because if we didn't have that, like, boring. On the first synth, it didn't exactly sound like that without it. As you can heard from the Splice one, it sounds a lot drier. But then I added this plugin Crush, free plugin, download it. I'll leave the link in the description. And I usually always do this. I should make this a preset. I usually have the drive down, the crush down, and down sampled around here. But I added a little drive because it made it a little more powerful. And then if that's all the way up, it's way too much. So then I brought the mix down. And then a little EQ to cut out those lows. Then we got like another Serum preset. Again, this is one of the presets I've downloaded from Splice. So again, following the same chords, but we're doing won't. So like a long one, then a short one. and a little stuff on the off beats to give that more bounce, right? Da-da, da-da. So we have that here, and then we have like a da-da. So like little stutters like that can also give it more bounce and more character. For the second synth, we added some OTT. Without it, it sounds like this. A lot more of a drier synth, which is nice. It sounds very natural, but I wanted it to be more high end. So that OTT, again, another free plugin, and then EQ. Another synth. Oof. Again, playing the same chords we had. So we're using Synth for this. Again, with these plugins, you don't need these expensive ass plugins. I've recently bought them this year because I'm getting more into my music production, and I'm like, you know, I'm making some money off of it, so I can reinvest it back into my craft. So we have this one. This is a lead Cosmic Forces by Jafunk. On Splice, Jafunk is an amazing sound pack creator, but it's supposed to be a lead. I turned off the mono legato mode and turned up the polyphony. I was about to say it like that, but and then we can actually play chords with it, right? Because it did sound good as chords. Right, and we're panning different stuff. We're panning this to the right just to give it some more space. Without it, it sounds like that. Again, a lot drier, but then we added some character, some texture. We first EQ'd out to pick the specific frequency. A lot of times with mixing, you want to pick a specific frequency for things to be in so things aren't clashing too much. So we might have one synth or pad in the mid-range, one in the high end, and one in the low end. And then all those together will sound like one pad, right? We have some chorus. Make it a little wider. Some flanger. Make it a little just interesting, right? This is the stock fruity flanger. And then some OTT. That's a lot of OTT. Usually I bring it down, but for this sound, this much OTT worked. So you really use it however you want, but usually if you're using OTT, this is basically the mix knob, so you want to bring that down to, I usually have it around 20. And then we got like some more stuff like piano, really just playing the chords. Which is a crazy pattern to do, but that's just what came into my head. We'll explain that more when the glockenspiel comes in. So we had a pattern that was like da 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 da. Right? So I just did that because I was like, that's what I heard. A lot of it is just what I hear, and I added it. Piano sounds like that. We compressed it a lot with the SSL compressor. This is from Waves, a pretty good EQ and compressor together. That brought in some stuff, so a lot weaker, a lot less brighter, a lot duller. Adding some reverb. This was in July. Right now I would not do this. I would add reverb through a bus, but it works. Usually adding reverb like this will make it too muddy, so a lot of reverbs now have a low cut thing, but still putting it through a bus allows you with more control. OTT, compressing it even more, making it brighter, making it more present, and then some EQ, cutting out the frequencies I didn't like. With the Glock, we have, it's really just a glockenspiel, nothing on it, really the Tyler Creator glockenspiel. And then we have this kind of high string. We're doing a little bit of a pitch bend, and I was doing this kind of by hand with this knob, so if I record here and I can play and I'll move it while it's going, but so as you can see, it's moving right now. I'm not touching anything, and it's gonna, and that's how you can add a little texture. And then what else do we have? We have the bass. This is the Scarby Rickenbacker bass. Now, could I tell you how I made this? Sure, but do I really know? No. I feel like with a lot of stuff music producers do, it's a lot of feeling, and you can't really teach the feeling or creativity that people just think of on the spot. That's another reason I haven't recorded a YouTube video in a while, because my phone sucks. This is out of storage, so as you can see, the video cut. So yeah, but we'll continue with Photo Booth. I'm using Photo Booth on my Mac. But yeah, I could not tell you how, but I was just in the flow, and I was like, doom, doom, doom. So we're kind of following the bass notes. So boom, 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 boom. As you can see, a lot of stuff are hitting 3 times. So following the patterns of the chords while deviating sometimes, and following the notes of the chords. So do 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 do, right? And then we're doing some do do, right? Using fifths in bass note patterns, or especially in really funky ones, like jumping from the root note to the fifth, do do do, right? And walking kind of up the bass line can help you make more realistic bass line. And really just do it by feeling, and watch also like bass players and see what they do. We have some EQ, and we have some flanger. Why would I ever use flanger on a bass now? Probably not, but in the moment I was feeling flanger on the bass. We also have that breath thing, also from a Funk pack in Splice. And then in terms of those leads, this is probably the main thing you're hearing. Oh, we also have this theme, also from Funk. And then these leads are also from a Funk pack. Funk kind of carried this beat. Oof. So basically we took his whole... And I heard that, and I was like, ooh, that would kind of go well on this beat. So I pitched it out 7 cents. It was already in the right key, but using fifths, again, 700 cents is basically a fifth below. So if we go down 500 cents, that would be a fifth. And if you pitch that up an octave, that would be 700 cents. So we have that. And then we have another one, basically an octave down. And then we have a normal one. So we're kind of going between the 3 pitches, the normal, the fifth up, and the octave down. Like, so yeah, now the drums. Drums are very important for these types of beats. They need to be very bouncy. So we got a lot of drums from, I think this is the same Funk pack. A lot of funk drums. All of these are pretty much from Splice. So it's really groovy. So we have an open hat on the offbeat. All these drums are rooted to this drum kit, which has some reverb on them. Have this clap. I'll turn this down because it's way too loud. We have a kick, pretty much on the ones, and then we have a to-do snare on the first beats, and then we have another one on the second one. And that's just to give some difference. Then we have some wood blocks. Then we have some shakers. Or is this is like a hat loop, and we kind of chopped it up. That's pretty much it for the drums. Everything together sounds like this. Oh, and we have this guitar. Again, this is just from Splice. And I pitched it down 4 to match the key of the song. So in terms of arrangement, we start with the drums. Get people moving. Ooh, bring in the synth. Ooh. This gives people even more of a pulse. Ooh, yeah. Bass? Ooh, wait, bass hits people's soul. Especially with that lead, people are like, oh. Don't make it too loud though. Ooh. And then, ooh, that string gluing everything together. The piano hits, and then that brings people on a journey, and then you have to calm it down. But introducing a new element while also calming it down, wow! Bring the piano chords, still having everything glued together. A lighter version of that, still keeping people on the journey, and then you break it down even more. Chopping stuff up. Maybe even, ooh, like, bring it down even more. Ooh. And then we kind of repeat it, right? So y'all get the point. That's arrangement for this type of beat. Hope y'all enjoyed this funk beat. I really liked it. I released it finally now. It's been July and it's now January, so 7 months. But it's you guys can listen to it. You guys can buy it if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of impromptu all over the place video. But hopefully I'll at least record a video like this a week. I have way too many beats. I have way too many cool beats that I want to show you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna just start showing them, and hopefully it's easy. Enjoy it. Oh damn, that's that's kind of crazy. Enjoy the enjoy the. Wait, what? Why does that do that? What other things can I do?